Python dictionaries can be used to store values in sets of keys and values. These dictionaries can be editable. You can remove values, you can add values, you can combine dictionaries, and you can also nest a dictionary into another dictionary. In today's video, we'll be covering concepts surrounding Python dictionaries. Stick around. And here we have a Jupyter notebook opened up where we've named this project Python Dictionary. Now, to declare a Python dictionary, you use the basic curly brackets. Let me declare a variable dictionary and just use a curly bracket. Now, in this curly bracket, you're going to define a key and also a value. The key is going to be in a quote or a single quote or in a double quote. The value also will be in a single quote or a double quote, just like what you have here, key, then also you have value. Okay, now in a Python dictionary, the different items will be separated with a comma sign. So here you have key 1. Okay, so you call this one value 1. You can also have key 2 or value 2. Okay, so this is a basic way to create a Python dictionary. Now, to make it look easier for you to see, you can choose to just, separate the values in this form. Okay, now let's create another dictionary where we have a list of cars and car frequency. Now, don't bother about what the numbers are, okay? In this particular dictionary, as you can see, we've added several items to a particular key. So the keys here are Nissan, Toyota, Mercedes, BMW, Ford, but the values of the keys are, because here there are multiple values, so we're putting the multiple values into a list, okay? Now, a Python dictionary can house lists, strings, integers, and even Boolean values. And of course, the same rules apply. In this case now, we've created this Python dictionary. So let us see, let's see what this dictionary looks like. Okay, so now in a dictionary, we can access the values of these dictionaries. We can access the keys and the items of the dictionary as well. All we need to do is just call out car frequency variable. If you want to access the keys, you can just go with the keys method, and when you run it, it prints out the keys that are in that dictionary. In a similar way, we can get out the values of that dictionary. Here is just printing out the values of the dictionary, okay, of the keys, okay. So here the keys are Nissan, Toyota, down to Ford, but the values is what is going to print out here, okay. So apart from that, we can also print out the items in this dictionary. For this case, it will print out both the keys and the corresponding values, okay. So that's for that. Now, in a basic Python dictionary, you can choose to add an extra item to the dictionary. All you need to do is to call the dictionary out and list out the key of the item in a square bracket. Now, because it's a key, you have to put it into a single quote or a double quote. So let's just say the key is golf. We can just choose to give it values. I'm just trying to make it a bit different from what we know. Okay. So when you run that and you declare, you can choose to print out the keys. You see that golf has been added to the list of items. You can also change or alter the values of this dictionary. All you need to do is call out the dictionary. What do we want to change here? Let's assume we want to change maybe the values of Nissan. The values of Nissan. There we go. To change. Okay, so Nissan currently is this. Let's assume we want to change it to something else. Now I'm just using 222 so that to be easy for the eyes to pick out. Okay, run this. If you declare car frequency, let's just go with the items now so that you can print out the whole thing. So you see that Nissan, the values of Nissan have been changed. The same way you can choose to update, use the update method. For the update method, you're going to have to embed an actual dictionary. So for the update method, I have edited the values in the Nissan. So here I'm going to just print out just the values from Nissan. So you can see that the values of Nissan have been updated according to what we've done. In a Python dictionary, we can also take out an item that we're probably not feeling comfortable with. Let's assume using the pop method, we can take out the item on the list. Of course, we have to specify what we want to take out. So let's assume we're taking out the Nissan key. So let's see the keys that we have. So you can see that Nissan no longer exists. Okay, the same way you can also run a pop item. The pop item method. The pop item method is going to take out the last item on the list. So if you run the keys, you'll see the keys have been updated. Now, previously golf was there as the last, and now golf has been taken out. One other interesting concept in Python dictionaries is that you can look through Python dictionaries. Now, let me just go back to my original dictionary, and because I want all the items to be complete. So there we have our original dictionary. So let me run a loop through this dictionary. Now, a dictionary has two components here. You have the keys and you have the values. Okay, so I can just say for keys and values. Now you can say for X, Y, depends on, but I choose to use keys, values. There are variables you're declaring here. So, I mean, use what is comfortable or what makes sense to you, okay? So for me, I'm using for keys, values in the dictionary called car frequency. So for each value, what should it do? Let me just print. Let me keep it simple. Let me print keys and values. Let me print out the keys. Oh, you're supposed to use dot items, okay? Dot items. And there you go, print out the keys and the values. Also, you can create a dictionary which actually has another dictionary embedded into it, okay? Let's give a basic example. You have a dictionary you call students. Now you've declared a general dictionary. Okay, let me make it a bit wider. Inside the dictionary called students, you can now begin to insert dictionaries, okay? So I want to insert a dictionary called Tony. Tony is a dictionary, so as you can see, this is the dictionary name, which is Tony. And inside Tony, I'm declaring another dictionary. Let me use the closing curly brackets. So this is the dictionary called Tony, which is all of this. So inside Tony, you have 3 keys and 3 values, okay? Separate it to the comma, can embed another dictionary called Wendy. So as you can see, Wendy is the dictionary name. This is the dictionary. It has 3 keys, which is sex, year, and height. Separate it with a comma. You can also add a 3rd dictionary, Alex. Alex is the dictionary name, and there are 3 keys. And there you go. Okay, so run this, and let us access items in this dictionary. We have students, those keys. The keys are Tony, Wendy, and Alex, because these are the dictionaries, okay? So, but let's see, what if we printed out students.items? What do the items look like? By the way, the item prints out the values and the keys, okay? So let's see. So here we have the whole 3 dictionaries, and there are 3 and all the values included. Also, we can copy a dictionary into another dictionary. All we need to do is use the copy method, okay? Stud can declare a dictionary called stud, and stud can be students.copy. Students is a dictionary dot copy. Run stud gives you the same thing. You can use another method to achieve the same thing. You can just declare the dict and embed students into the dict method and just call it a variable, maybe stud variable. So run stud variable. See, it gives you the same variable. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to do so. Hit the like button and tell us what you think in the comment section. Don't forget, keep coming back to the comment section to see if I've updated it with exercises. Until our next session, bye-bye.